It's the sight and sound of the democratic right to protest as those opposed to providing gender-affirming care to youth and those in support came face-to-face outside an Ottawa high school.
I'm all for a charter of rights and freedom of speech, but there are limits to that, and that's hate speech.
Counter-protesters came to oppose Billboard Chris, a BC man who tours the country in protest of what he says is being taught in schools. Protesters express firm opposition not just to providing gender care to youth, but also to the very idea it should be discussed in school.
No one is getting gender reassignment surgery in school. The thing that we do with queer kids and trans kids and gender diverse kids is let them know that they are free to express themselves however they wish and whatever makes them happy.
Julia Malott came as part of the protest. As a trans woman, she says there are valid questions surrounding the idea of providing hormones or puberty blockers to children, but she doesn't oppose the idea of allowing youth to explore gender identity.
I have known some children who have transitioned and live happy and prosperous lives. I also know detransitioners who deeply regret the path that they took. So I can't take a hardline position either or on that issue.
However, Malott was hoping for dialogue, which was not the word of the day.
There's fear on both sides of this, and that's why I say I really think that there's a middle place. If I look at where we were 15 years ago, I believe that that worked. We did allow some children to transition, but the bar was high.
But some warn that there are those on both sides who are not here with good intentions. Kareem Assad, an attorney who gained prominence covering anti-vaccine mandate protests, came to serve a defamation notice to a local activist.
I was able to present the envelope, it made contact with her, and then I was swarmed by people with banners, flags, umbrellas, and just kind of not the best position to be in.
Saad says, putting aside any opinion one may have about trans rights, she believes extreme polarization is being fed by a small circle of people from all political stripes who are not interested in dialogue.
Kids are being used as political props, as pawns, and it's not acceptable. And whatever values you profess to have, this is the time to recenter, because this is not normal behavior. And if we tether ourselves to being empathetic and understanding and patient, that will not solve all of our issues with one another, but the sort of cheap shots is just leading to more polarization and division.
In Ottawa, Xiaoli Li, City News.